the Lakers. Here's something that I've never you know the answer to every question ever asked. Second one, y'all can read. Where do they literally having to beg each other. Yet, women on women and men on men, you know, pretty homophobic, they should have known. Microwave, self-explanatory, school, why do they teach us everything but the things that we really need to know? How the fuck do you pay for a house? How do you live in your house?
Ronnie, really.
Just off Lakeshore Drive, nestled next to Lake Michigan, that's where you find historic Soldier Field in the great city of Chicago, Illinois. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Chicago Bears. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. Now this will make it into the end zone.
Oh
and he's
my
able to get this
God.
across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
That's gonna be.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield where they're blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. Across the midfield, stripe into Eagle territory. They get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's second and 4. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
From just shy of midfield, Prescott. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Prescott on 3rd and 2. Yeah, he will not be able to hang
Come on,
to
dude.
the catch. It's incomplete. Recovery strong, and now it's 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they got to the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
On 4th down, here's Matt Bosher on the punt. Back deep, the former All-Pro Tyler Lockett. He'll return it from the 6. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So Winston, the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great coach to realize you want to establish a guy who's caliber runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he'll be brought down right around the the 37. 7 yards there and a first down.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Thanks for your order, Ryan. Ryan ordered a random mix.
Wentz on the give to Sanders. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly. That's because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And they bring him to the ground
Yeah, they let it.
Midfield. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially as pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to screen time 10 times in a game.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of 40. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a first down.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game, too. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
And the Eagles first down.
He'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Now Sanders. And he's going to take this down close to a first down at about the Bears' 19-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
I'm going to try to find like a tough, realistic map code.
We saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Right back to Sanders on first down. Fast
out of
forward
here.
by Sanders. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Oh, they have a 1v1 tilted map.
Gives him a first and goal. You were telling me this yesterday. This
I'm about to put the code and see how it was. Or it is.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game. It's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy.
Not.
And he is into the end zone.
This guy's broken tackle every single play on drive.
Boy, you're playing a league game?
And the Eagles have taken the early lead.
I already know I'm thinking smack.
An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump
Sanders
on the
got X
sideline
factor,
when
once
it
he's
comes
got
down to it, because he's turned into his bench,
He got
and he's
Lockett.
telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym, preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
And he returns this to the 22.
At their own 22.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10.
Way too far.
Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, second down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
You want to block?
And he finds some space past the 25.
I found it.
Block.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Oh shit, I almost fell off my bed. Holy fuck. Oh my god, that shit would have hurt so bad. I found it then, because I'm gonna go get a drink and probably eat something, because I'm a fat ass. So I'll be back in like 10, 15.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he gets it inside the 35-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
3rd down and 9.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Score Eagles 7, Bears nothing.
They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And Robinson with a big catch. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Allen Robinson, 42 yards. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
Ties the game at 7. Matt Bosher is set to kick off.
So I'll leave it at... Here's Dante Pettis on the return. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with 1st and 10. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. You said it earlier in the quarter when we saw a broken tackle then that we might see some missed tackles here early on in week 1, and that's another one right there.
Yeah, not a surprise at all. It will even out as the season extends because everyone will get used to the play speed. But right now, here in the early season, the advantage definitely goes to the offense.
And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the 1st down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Got a man. He finds Sanders. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
It's a good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Well, not a lot of flash and dash on that play. 2nd and 2, and they hand it to the big man. And he ends up picking up a 1st down. A little bit of gray area there, though. But I think what they thought, hey, we hand it to him here. If we come back and don't get it, we still got another down to try and pick it up.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Wentz will try again on 2nd down. There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 23.
Gain of 20.
A good pickup there of 20 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time he uses quickness to make a play.
Eluding the pressure right.
Max
now he's
getting
going to
him,
use his
dude.
legs. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
3rd down.
9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for it with Sanders.
Mac just got.
And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7.
The running game's played a huge part in getting him down to this point on the field. I say stay with it. Keep pounding the football. Keep driving. Keep grinding.
Yeah, even down in the red zone, keep going for it.
No doubt about it. Dance with what brung you.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
A loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
Now they'll throw it. Wentz. Flushed out right.
No shot. What is my secondary doing?
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Why you have to stop in the middle of the end zone?
First half touchdown passes. And the Eagles have taken the lead. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge, because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you talk to offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
Yeah, they imposed their will on that last drive. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. The Bears on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Prescott.
I see 2 of my linemen sitting there laying on the ground. Sucks.
Fletcher Cox in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. Here's Matt Bosher now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Kicker going.
It'll be a 41-yard punt, giving 5 on the return. A first update now from a game going on in Cleveland, and it's the Browns out to the early advantage. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that.
Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
He's tackled at the 30.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Jacobs now. And he's going to take this close to the first down marker as he stopped at the Eagles' 26. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10.
Why did he do that?
And he went backwards.
Why did he stop
He'll
like
be down
that?
at the 30.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
So still 14 yards to go, 2nd down. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. And he completes it to Hunt. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. The Bears on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend.
Come on, Will.
And that will be
Catch the
incomplete.
ball.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no? You just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about.
Dude, that should have been a pick. There's 2 people on him.
You can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack and see how they attack them here. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Philadelphia.
They'll run with Sanders. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42.
He's off the game now. That's 2.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you scramble a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
A gain of 19 yards.
Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. Left side complete to Lockett. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
To throw, it's Wentz.
Jump.
Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Carson Wentz. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. Elliott on for the extra point. It's good, and it's 21-10.
Makes the score Eagles 21, Bears 10. Jake Elliott to
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
at the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A gain of 5 brings up second and...
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Matt Bosher is set to kick off.
We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Over first and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a
Relax people on Tuesday morning.
at their own 20-yard line. He'll start with a handoff to Sanders. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
The ball carrier.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Throwing on second and 3.
Only those short routes,
Open, it's Goodwin.
Only doing those.
And he's able to get out to the 32.
Either runs the ball,
down
or
there.
stick routes, or the screens.
And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt.
You're playing like an actual player, right?
Continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find
Apparently, Khalil Mack's the worst linebacker
for
ever.
so long. So maybe they want to go do a
Yo, these chests drop you some loot.
Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defense.
I just got a pump, a combat, attack, a revolver, attack SMG, a sniper, a scar, balloons, and a grappler.
Pressure at the passer.
Well, now we can't complain about our loadouts being dog shit.
Tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Throwing now is Wentz. This short throw caught by Goddard. 7 yards, the pickup there.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
Wentz connecting with his tight end Goddard. And they'll get this down to the 10. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Give him 10 yards.
Surprised you don't have him.
And that'll make it second and a foot or
got
so.
Jacobs and Green Hunt.
It's second and inches.
Jacobs is terrible. He's 95 overall. He's probably passing on the run, isn't he? Get out of here. Nicholas is right in front of you.
Touchdown.
Just jump right through him.
Miles Sanders taking it in. And the Eagles add on to their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
This tight end spin moves faster than Tevin Coleman, apparently.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
At the 19-yard line.
I miss playground mode.
completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
3rd and 2.
Prescott to throw it. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
That one is caught by Hunt. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
And we've got movement. I think this is against the Bears here.
Team sucks.
Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it,
Sitting here, change the play to a run. Next minute, I have to change it again because the game holder jumped. Because I didn't do that. This game is retarded.
They'll throw again. Prescott. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
To the air again, Prescott. They'll go screen here.
No one wants to block anybody.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
But
This is literally...
He blocks everybody.
Just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing.
This literally feels like Season 5 playing Playground.
But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. That was play number 7 on this drive.
Every building's the exact same. Chest spawns. God, I miss Tilted. Fucking hate Salty Towers.
Because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
They took 2 of the best places in the game and mixed them together and ruined it. But I saw the leak. I saw a leak of what the new map might be. Dog shit. Like even worse than right now.
He's on to punt for Chicago.
Dak throws the ball there. It's a 1st down.
And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way in.
Did I drink all my water? No, not a shot. I'm not that thirsty. Well, I was maybe, but I just ate about 50 pretzels and I'm dehydrated as a bitch. I feel like my mouth's about to explode.
You've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game.
No, honestly, one thing that I would like them to bring back is glider redeploy.
This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football.
Like, even if it's just like the ones that you had like 10 of them.
Keep advancing the ball down the field.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of
Wait, what?
When you're lateral to the
I don't want to
linebackers keep those shoulders square so they can go up and down, but when it's time to go, turn your shoulders.
Like honestly, like all you lose in that item spot is either a heal. If you think about it, you could still hold AR, shotgun, SMG.
That Jared Bentley
And
like, not go for the ball.
And that's not nearly going to be enough.
Yeah.
Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. They get only 4 that time.
You got to pick already, but if he jumps that route, pick. A lot of doubt.
And the punt team on
Dumb
now
throw,
as this one's
still let him get it.
He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3.
Wait, you fumbled?
Oh, if he is sticking, that probably wasn't a fumble.
It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we
Probably.
get set to bring you the 4th quarter.
Oh.
At at the line prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week one because they have not been particularly competitive here at home.
Stiff arm, you got arm bar, you bop.
Right now. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage.
Arm bar does not work.
This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the fourth quarter. To rely more on the passing attack?
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect, let your quarterback operate.
Allen Robinson, I know you. Thank you. About to say. This is the ball 18 times and they have 130 receptions.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Literally can't do anything. This guy's chewed the clock the whole game.
Prescott from the gun.
That's a touchdown, right?
One fly for
Thank you.
Robinson. And he's got his man. That's Robinson. Touchdown Bears.
He's probably already reaching the leg and down there.
Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bears
How much is left?
And that one makes this
Minutes?
an 11-point deficit now.
I'm assuming in the fourth.
Bears 17.
I mean, you could. You just need to.
Depends if there's another pick.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. Pettis now on the return.
17.
And able to get this across the
He's only really got a good
further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Defense Dylan Moses.
At their own 23-yard.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Fletcher?
Scores on the plus side. Still time here in this
Oh, is he Philly?
Yeah.
Maybe you start thinking about
Is that the league where you're the Colt?
You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs to keep up.
Who's your quarterback in that?
Keep away.
The Bears, I got
First
Dak and
downs,
also.
they can't touch the ball.
3 yards on that
Oh,
last
yeah.
carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Oh, I need to get quicker shooting.
Now wins.
Get out of here. I'm about to say, Tyler Lockett's not catching that.
A lot of force bearing down on him there.
Jared
He could
Bentley was
not
all over
hang
him.
on. It's 3rd down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right
Gotta
back
hold him.
because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here,
Goddard's
guess
wide
what?
open every
He's gonna
time,
make
you
the
know?
trek to the opposite side.
It's either him or
All of a
Jordan
sudden,
Reed.
You've got a battle on your hands.
Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
Philadelphia.
Tight ends, this
I
guy's
got shit.
I know I am.
Oh no, I said I got a shit.
Oh, there's nothing
Sanders
goes
there
wrong.
with a first down carry that might have gotten
Ew, I hate players who fucking do that.
He either does low run from Sanders,
Number 1 stats guy
low
just handed me a little
throws,
card that says he has 97
deep out
yards on
route,
the ground today. You think he's going to get the ball again?
I think so. 3 away from that century mark. Gotta have it.
Yeah, and I think what they're going to
probably
call
before this ball he threw all
his
games.
favorite run.
That one he just threw a pick on.
Intercepted. Maybe the turning point
20
they
yards.
need. Picked off at the 33. And a return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need
Hey,
to execute. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
No, I'm too fat.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out.
We're eating too much Popeyes.
2nd and 11. Now Prescott. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 6 yards is the pickup. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. That's complete to Dissly, the tight end. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
His throw incomplete. He was trying to find Anthony Miller there, and that'll make it third down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. To throw is Prescott. Going deep this time for Miller. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Anthony Miller, 44 yards. And the Bears have cut it to within a score. They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he will get into the end zone as a 2-point conversion is successful. And the lead is down to a field goal here in the fourth.
Matt Bosher is set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away.
Terrible pick, man. I want to
Pettis now on the return. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean,
it will be a face
close,
mask,
one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, you picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game.
Brings up second and 12.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12. They fake the give. Now wins. He'll buy some time right.
Yo, come on.
Right.
Your belly started slowing down there.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On first down, Sanders. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Touchdown, Philadelphia! Miles Sanders, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. That's going to be caught. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Anthony Miller, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bears draw a bit closer. And the lead is down to a field goal now.
Makes the score Eagles 35, Bears 32. Matt Bosher is set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away.
You My kicker had one good kick all game.
Pettis now on the return.
Can't do it this
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
I have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. They'll go again with Sanders.
Again, right up the middle.
And some space here. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Instead of the first, they'll have to go backwards for another 2nd down try.
So if there is a silver lining, though, it stays 2nd down, and they still have an opportunity to pick up a first down before they have to start their downs over again.
Another run here with Sanders. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts.
Stupid. I get.
As they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll run it, Sanders. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. That one a first down pickup of 8.
I know we're in the era of wide-open football, a lot of spread formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football, and we just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and, you know, late in this game, he wants some football in his hands. He's had a good day. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
First down, Eagles.
Now a carry for Sanders. Down the numbers. There he goes. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Eagles had 6 to their lead.
The kick is
and he's got it up and through.
Makes the score Eagles 42, Bears 32.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yeah, 2-score game.
He dropped it.
Kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
At the 30-yard line.
Now Prescott. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
To the sideline and incomplete.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
At the 30-yard line.
Prescott to throw.
It's so fake. Oh, I hit square, not triangle.
Do it. Picked off at the 18.
This game sucks.
There he goes, right side.
Square, not triangle. It's supposed to go right over the middle. Not 20 yards out.
So fly, Eagles, fly.